with your Fort Hood Spotlight, and with me in the studio, Terrell McCain, Program Manager for Vets for Warriors, here on Fort Hood to speak to the 3 Corps and Fort Hood Health Promotion Council. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, Vets for Warriors, explain what that is.
Okay, Vets for Warriors is a program that was started in February of 2010, and what it is a helpline, 24/7 helpline. And notice that I said helpline and not hotline, because a helpline anyone can call that needs peer support, and it does not have to be in crisis in order to access the line. Now, what's unique about our helpline is that you have trained professionals who are trained in peer support, who are also veterans that served in previous deployments. And what it is that they provide peer support to individuals who may be coming back from a deployment or who may be about to go on a deployment, going through the stressors of anxiety, a little bit of depression, anything linked to any combat stressors.
Okay, so what kind of training do the vets who are manning the lines get?
They get a lot of training in peer support, how to learn how to speak with the veterans who may be, okay, say for example, if you have someone that's getting ready to go on to a deployment who may be stressed out because they have to get all health care issues settled, car payments, house payments, anything that they may have to put on hold while going away. And they may just feel like they don't need to talk to a behavioral health professional, but they may just need to talk to a peer that, may know what they have gone through by going on to a deployment. So they receive training in peer support, being able to learn the triggers that maybe if they need further help in depression, they have a lot of training in picking up on cues.
Mm-hmm. So how do you find the vets who would like to operate the hotline who would like to operate the helpline?
Where did the vets come from? Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom. There's a lot of veterans from the National Guard that have come in because you have a lot of individuals who have served in Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom who want to give back to the veteran community to make sure they have the help that they need in order to not just gear up for deployment, but also gear up for after they return from deployment.
Okay. Now, the phone calls, are they just coming from the actual soldiers, or can family members call too?
That's the thing with the helpline. With the helpline, anyone can call in. You could have a relative call in. You could have the actual Marine, soldier, airman, sailor. You could have a friend call in stating that I have some concerns. And it doesn't have to be anything linked to behavioral health. It could be some things that they're just observing at the time. They say they could just be a little stressed out because of the fact that they got so used to that structure that they were following while over in deployment that they're just very anxious right now, and they might need to talk to someone who has been there.
And that's the most important part, I think. Someone who has been there
Mm-hmm.
and who has lived through what they are living through
Mm-hmm.
might give them some insight that they never even thought of as far as handling their problem.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So what is the helpline number?
The helpline number is 1-855-838-8255, also known as 1-855-VET-TALK.
1-855-VET-TALK.
Yes.
Okay. So why would you recommend that someone in need call this number?
Well, as a former veteran myself, serving in Iraq from 06 to 07, if I would have known about this line, because, again, when you're overseas, you get used to a structure. And then when you return back home, you don't have that very same structure. Even though it's a very dangerous environment that you're serving in, you get used to what's coming at you. And then when you come back home, you expect everything to be going the same as if you were in the deployment. That's why when you have individuals who have like some nightmares, some flashbacks, maybe from things that they may see, they could just see construction workers working on a building, being on a rooftop, and then to the civilian population, it's just people working, but to the actual veteran, they're used to that structure where they've done security checks and everything. They might respond to it differently. So again, if I knew about this line when I came back, I would have definitely accessed it, because there were some stressors that I was going through of my own. Nothing with behavioral health, just some stressors that I was going through. And it's something that when talking to someone that knows and that has been there, they could tell you some of the coping strategies that they had to do in order to maintain their physical well-being.
Right. Okay. Once again, give us that helpline number.
That's 1-855-VET-TALK.
Thank you very much. I have been speaking with Terrell McCain, Program Manager, Vets for Warriors. I'm Julia Connor for Fort Hood Spotlight, a production of the 3 Corps and Fort Hood Public Affairs Office.